Morning. Hey, JJ. A little late today. We got 3 minutes to go. We got stocks like Moderna, ECB, and Sorrento on the move. I'm watching an NVC for a possible bounce for the $half support. 550. Looking forward for a good trading session today. Good luck, everyone. And on NVC, no volume there. Switching off to LB, and NVC is holding around support. I'm gonna keep an eye on that one there. 1202. I hear that candle. 1201. $1202, $1254 LB. $1207 high. 1 minute time frame LB. stays over that, it's gonna come to 1250. Alright, so today one of the routes is having issues with the broker. So let's say, see what we're gonna do here. Reversal here. $12.01, $12.91. So here's something that is actually kind of hitting me hard. I woke up way too many times last night. I didn't get the rest that I would have liked to, and I'm feeling a little mysterious on my head for some reason. Not to say something else, kind of weird feeling. So an NVC drop, I had no shares to short, and he dropped on the $9.49 area support, $half support right there. Pulled back pretty hard. Looking at a couple of stocks though, CGC pulling hard, and looking at a couple of formations. Got no shares to short in CGC. Watching Macy's LB, OXY, ACB. Over the last couple of days, every single Monday, over the last 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, I've been taking red days on Mondays, right? So I'm really not trying to do that today. I'm really not trying to do that today. And oh, I got two SRNEs here. So I'm really trying to be careful with my orders today. Not really trying to be a superhero. Over the last couple of weeks, I've been having issues every single Monday, right? So I'm not really trying to force it in. I don't want to have a red day today either. And I'm feeling that my lack of sleep last night. Again, I slept. I just didn't sleep the whole night. I woke up way too many times during the night. So as of right now, I am not, I don't think that I am in the best of my capacities, probably. When it comes to my brain, feeling kind of weird, right? So trying to do the right thing, but not trying to force it. We got MAXR. On the move up, MAXR. Macy's pulling back. A couple of stocks here being a little volatile, being a little bit crazy. And I'm kind of feeling kind of weird here. OXY here. Seems like we're gonna have a little reversal based on that candle there. We got two choices. We got almost same kind of thing, pretty similar formations on OXY and also on LB. So I need to determine which one I am willing to stick around with. Sorrento pulling back. Any books? I've been thinking about that over the last few days. I wanted to put some PDF books, if I can get some, on the group with Discord for everyone there. Nothing comes to my head as of right now, but during the stream, if I think about something, I will most definitely get you a suggestion of that. Now, when it comes to trading, I think if you're a beginner, technical analysis is going to really help you out. But in trading, most of the things are, I think, at 90% is, look at that. OXY started to pull back and LB is still not doing that. Most of the things that you're gonna do are gonna require a mental level of risk from you. So I think it will be definitely something to look for when it comes to technical analysis books, right? I definitely will recommend something like that. Technical analysis books. Gee, man, I missed that flush on OXY, although it's not the first, like it's not a huge flush right now, just like 10-12 cents, but still moving pretty decent there. BUAP sitting at 1194, hitting the BUAP right now on LB, watching how it interacts with 1191, 1192. I got something set 1181, execution not open. To be honest with you, I feel a little bit weird and dizzy as of right now, so I'm trying not to send orders that I don't feel like they're in my head is in the capacity of managing. So for right now I'm feeling a little shaky, and a little bit dizzy. I haven't even get coffee. I was really busy this morning. I woken up many times last night. I had to be up at 5 to take the dog out, then went back to sleep, then got up at 7:45, took a shower and all that kind of stuff. But I was busy taking care of something this morning. Had to do a couple of things for my kids and online classes and all that kind of stuff. So I apologize. Again, looking at LB here, looking at very decent pullback here on that doji. Nice 80 cents, 70 to $80 trade on 500 shares right there on this thing. Also LB doing the same thing, pulling back with that reversal candle on the 5-minute time frame, coming down pretty decent. Again, I was waiting for it, but to be honest with you, I don't feel like my mental capacity is right there this morning. For some reason, I feel a little bit shaky. I had a 889 for a confirmation because we had the lows here, 91, 91, and 91, right? So I was looking for something not to get in right away because we needed a confirmation on the break here. But even so, look, it only dropped 7 cents under that. Well, not really, 10 cents really. Now you might end up having a bear flag formation pattern on a 1-minute time frame here for some follow through down to the 50 simple moving average. That is sitting at $11.63. A pretty decent 30-cent move there if it works out. OXY had a pretty decent reversal. CDE, CGC ramping up. ACB coming right back up too. And MVC. Well, I appreciate that comment. I try to put in a lot of information though. And for those of you guys that are new on the stream, there's an invite code if you want to come to Discord. It is free and open. Jeez, man. I'm gonna have to shake it off here. Look at this thing. I apologize. But as you guys have been trading alongside with me every single day, you guys know that I try to be transparent with you, and I tell you, how I feel, and even if I sleep well or not, I'm very transparent. This is the kind of stuff that's gonna hit you every single day because this is real life. Like people think that trading is kind of like a mystic kind of thing that no real people do it. Yeah, we're real people. We gotta go to sleep and we gotta get some rest. Now, this is the kind of stuff that might end up happening to you if you don't have a good night's sleep. You're gonna feel a little shaky, and you might end up making a couple of mistakes though. So again, I like being transparent and telling you guys exactly what I'm seeing, what I'm feeling, and what I'm doing, so that way you can actually know exactly what I'm thinking. On OXY again, so that topping candle, 5-minute time frame reversal candle right there with a nice doji there. Look at this nice reversal from that top. Their entry had to be a little bit of a confirmation right here under 1498, under that whole dollar area, 1498 to 78. Actually, it came down to 1467. Kind of a 30-cent move right there. Pretty decent. 500 shares, which you guys know that I'm small account challenge here. I'm trading 500 share lots, what I'm doing there would have been like 30 cent, maybe 25-cent move. Let's just be a little conservative. Even if it's just 20-cent move on 500 shares, would have been $100 in the first couple of minutes on the market, which is actually a pretty good thing. CDE pulling back. Again, guys, being really transparent, and I'm telling you, in the last 2-3 weeks, every single Monday, I've been having red days. So I'm really not trying to be stupid here, and I'm not really trying to be a superhero. What I'm trying to do is be transparent and know exactly what I'm good at and what I'm not good at. And risk management is about 80% of this stuff. If I don't have an account, I can't trade, right? So again, I'm doing the small account challenge. What I'm trying to do here is the right thing. I'm really not trying to be stupid and try to be a superhero trying to impress anybody. The only person I think that you and I have to prove is ourselves, that we are able to do what we decide that we want to do, right? So again, let's just keep rolling here. Probably I'm gonna be able to shake this thing off and feel better. Over the last couple of minutes, it felt a little bit weird. And MVC, I had no shares to short on that one. I want to show it to you. It was tapping that pre-market support here, as you can see, $9.49 $0.5 area for that resistance and support. I was looking for this area under that, and to the next area here we got a trend line at 801. As you can see, there's no support in between, but unfortunately I have no shares to short on my broker on this stock except for today. So I wasn't able to take this flush right out of the gates. At the same time, as I just mentioned, you know, my head is spinning. I had some medicine, and because I was late, I haven't even been able to get my coffee yet today. And so it's been quite something. ECB was, let's just type in the invitation here for those of you that want to come in. Yeah, the bots are picking up right there. CDE, do we have shares on that one, or can we CDE? Oh, that's a gold stock, really. You know, I'm not, that's gonna be really slow, so I'm not really trying to go into that there. Look at key. OXY bounced off. Pretty important key levels here. Close to this area though, 1466, 1467 by a penny, found out support, came right back up. Those areas are really important to keep an eye on though. Pretty important to keep an eye on those. LB 1217 on LB 1250. If we can't get to break over that consolidation period there, might keep on going to 1250, $0.5 right here. 1217, keep an eye on it. Topping that prior high. The first 5-minute candle that got printed out of the gates. Well, that question on ACV outperformed, I'm really not sure though. They have a reverse split not too long ago. And over the last couple of minutes or a couple of days, the market has been reacting in a kind of decent way on the biotechs and drug manufacturers and healthcare stocks. So ACB alongside Sorrento and Moderna, those are kind of sympathy plays. So I'm not gonna tell you if that is overrated or it's gonna outperform. That's That's gonna be a tricky question though. And MVC keeps coming down. Sorrento got halted, and CV got halted at the gate, out of the gates today. Pulling from the 15, rejecting that 15 now is there. Volume is drying out a little bit. Look at the volume bars right here on the 5-minute time frame. Seems like gonna pull back, but we've been trading on a range. It's an opening range right here, and we are been trading inside of that range. MAXR flagging on the 5. MAXR flagging on the 5. TripAdvisor turning up, gapping up today towards the 50 simple moving average on the daily. You know what? I need to pull that one off here. I need to pull it up. See what we have here on TripAdvisor. It actually slapped me a couple of days ago. TripAdvisor though was one of the stocks that I sent out last night on that email. So basically here this morning I'm missing out on 2 decent entries on this first flush, bounce off prior low on the 1 minute, getting that support here by a penny, and then rejecting the $15 area, coming right back down to the 100 simple moving average, coming down to 12.78. Not really that much, but it's 22 cents. 22 cents for 100 shares. We're talking about $100 per trade here, which is not too much to ask. It's just 256, and if you are able to pull off, actually not, to 954. So in the first 20 some minutes of the market open, if you're able to make $200 like that, that will be a pretty decent day, I will say, just to start. If you put it in perspective, if you have to go out to work in a place like McDonald's, Burger King, Target, Walmart, or any other place, you're probably gonna have to put a lot more time of your day to get paid $200. Let's just say that you get paid $10 an hour. You gotta put 10 hours of your day to get paid $100. So 10 hours. No joke though. Like, you know, it's 10 hours. So $200 in 26 minutes, whatever. It's actually a pretty good thing. Jesus, man. I'm checking my temperature too. I'm like, come on now. I'm not trying to say anything here, but you know, guys, it's quite something. See the trades in front of you and not taking it. It's quite something to see. Looking at the 1214 prior high here, you know how it interacts here. Been somewhat slow here. I gotta pull the 15 minutes though. Gotta see what else is happening. We have a decent range here to 1250 though, and we just broke that 1214. Just like we can get there. 1250. Next area though, again, decent range right here in the 15-minute time frame. You can see here this pocket all the way to 1254. Chances are we can get there. Those of you looking for a long trade, keep in mind that this one, it's really been trading slow, so it can be a little bit tricky for you to get there. Watching trip trip advisor. I need to see where we have resistance sitting. 1126, you rank up already over that. 1778. 15-minute looking decent still. Might end up having a reversal over the next couple of minutes here. I'll be going higher doji on the 5-minute time frame on OXY. $17.70 on TripAdvisor next level, ramping up from the 1676 trend line of the daily setup. I'll be going higher, really slow. Looking at the topping candle, the 15-minute time frame on LB 1220. It's been pretty slow there. I hate the fact that I missed out on the reversal on OXY. About 5 minutes right there. Pretty decent 30-cent move right there. Those are the type of reversals that I like. Alright, going to 1250, going slow. LB. Hey man. Hey Matthew, what's oh god. That was funny. That was funny. Oh man. Oh man. That was quite something. The bot is having the bot is having fun with you, man. Come on now. That is quite something to see, man. You guys made me laugh this morning. Oh man. There was a bot that, which one was, oh, the night bot. Yeah. It's a night bot. I thought it was a Stream Elements bot. You got timed out by 300 seconds. That's crazy. I didn't know the bot was gonna do that to you. You ain't going slow towards next leg up right here. It'll be 1254. Remember that 1250 is $half resistance. Expecting that it's gonna pull back around that area though. For those of you that took the long trade over the $12 mark, if you guys did, or even if you took the long 1214 breakout, right now you're up 25 cents, which is actually not a bad thing though. Now over the next couple of minutes I'm gonna honestly being honest here, and this is me being transparent with you, I'm probably gonna have to go and take a little nap for at least 30 minutes because I'm feeling a little dizzy and I don't know what's going on. I know that I didn't sleep well, so I feel really, as of right now, I'm really feeling tired. My dog woke me up last night at 5 o'clock. I woke up like 10 times. Had a bunch of weird dreams last night, and I was waking up like every half an hour. I couldn't sleep the whole night. It's affecting me today big time. And because I've been making mistakes every single Monday over the last 2 weeks, I think, maybe 3 weeks, I can't remember. I've been having red days on Monday. I'm really not trying to be a superhero today, knowing that I didn't sleep well last night. And that is affecting my executions today in a fashion of not pulling the trigger because I'm doubting myself a little bit. And it's hitting me though. Like again, it's hitting me, and just being transparent here with you guys. It was a pretty decent reversal, a really kind that I love on OXY. And again, the same time was happening on LB here with the red candle, but OXY really did gave us something better. But I missed it. I didn't feel comfortable enough with my mind and kind of like the capacity of thought this morning. And so that's kind of hitting me hard though. It's kind of hitting me hard. What? Trader, what? You asked me a question. I don't know if you're in the stream, but You asked me where. Trying to really identify the answer to that question, because I'm not getting exactly the question. All right, Matthew. Yeah, Matt. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty kind of dizzy. I'm dizzy. I think I said something with kind of like an accent there. Yeah, I feel pretty dizzy. And my head is kind of like looking at little birds and stuff, kind of like the little cartoons type of thing. All right, for those of you guys that have been paying attention, there's two things that I mentioned here: reversal on OXY. I hope anybody with you guys take it, and also the LB breakout of the $14.14 over the next leg up to 12.54. Again, mentioning that 12.50 is whole $half resistance, and I was expecting the pullback right on that area. Those of you that were looking for the long trade did get it there. If you guys took it, again, a little slow because it doesn't ramp up right there, but again, breakout gave it to you probably in 11-12 minutes, looking at the short and the 5-minute time frame there. So couple of decent stocks moving. As of right there, I'm expecting a little pullback on LB towards the $12 area. I mean, Jesus Christ. You see what I'm saying? Not all the way to the $12 area. Maybe a 15-cent pullback around this area here. And don't take my word for it. Again, don't go short all the way. Be mindful of the risk. But I'm expecting a little pullback around this area. Even if it's a couple of cents and it's gonna sit here for 1-2 minutes, you might go up. The next leg will be here. Oh wow, it has a pretty decent next leg here. Will be 1363 though, if it keeps going. 1363. I just, I don't feel like I want to pull the trigger as of right now. Give me a second, guys. Hold on. Yeah, so I apologize. My son, it's on the next room, and he was calling me. Wanted to make sure that he was okay. Yeah, man. That's Edward. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Man, I swear I had a couple of dreams last night. And on those dreams, sometimes you fight on those dreams, and you gotta, maybe I got punched in my face a couple of times. Now, in reality, yeah, I was having some weird dreams last night, and I woke up many times over, and so my sleep time was cut off many times. I think, and I'm not being exaggerating here, because I was talking about this with my wife earlier. I think that I woken up at least 10 times last night. And then when I started to feel a little bit like I was a little more comfortable going to sleep, my dog woke me up at 5, right? He wanted to go outside. He wanted to take a piss. Mind you, I let him go out last night to avoid that kind of stuff, because I had my alarm clock for 7:30. And whatever, I didn't get some rest. So, and then I was busy doing things this morning, and you know, I just, yeah, I'm not really trying to be a superhero today, to be honest. And I'd rather let things go rather than jeopardizing my account, because I really don't have to trade every day. And I hope for those of you guys that are on the stream now, okay, just wanted to know if you were here because I didn't read you. Oh, okay. Sure thing. Sure thing. I gave you guys a little bit of a lesson yesterday in regards to risk management. All right, so I hope I think, was it yesterday or was it Saturday? Can't you see that? I can't remember now. I hope that those of you who have read the comments put that in perspective, how to actually execute on a small account, or even if you have a big account, so that way you can protect your downside on your account. This the pullback around the 1250 that I was expecting, for those of you that were looking for that pullback. Oh, okay, great, thanks, man. I didn't know if you were here. CGC pulling back, 1592, going towards the low of that prior 5-minute candle. Looking at an MVC pulling back strong here, rejecting the view up with a doji. I think we're gonna pull back that area too. We're gonna reject that little flag formation here, come under the 885 area to keep coming down. I had no shares to short in this one. This is the one that I had on my main watch this morning at 949, $0.50 support breakdown here. I didn't have shares to short on that one. Macy's printed a couple of different formations with a couple of dojis on the 5 minutes, which was kind of volatile, but I wanted to short that one, but I didn't feel too comfortable. But again, my mind, it's been affected pretty badly, I will say, with my lack of sleep. That's the pullback here on LB. For those of you, the guys that were looking to short, they pull back on the $0.50 resistance. I'm expecting a little bit of a more follow through, maybe 8 more cents here towards 1225. That area there. You guys know that I love the reversals, those bouncing after the pullback. I try to get on the bounce and also on the reversals. So from the top, as you know, and you've been here for a couple of days with me, some of you. For example, OXY would have been a great thing for me on that reversal 5-minute candle. LB 2, that's 2. But in other sense too, OXY had a rejection on the 1-minute time frame on the prior level. Let me show you here too. Just to give you a little bit of an explanation. Sometimes these things move a little fast and you got to react a little fast, but you can get on those little moves, 15-20 cent moves, make $100 here and there with a small account. If you can pull that off, make $200-300 a day, you're actually doing a pretty good week. So the first reversal was right here. Look at the last doji coming here with this consolidation topic count, the 5-minute time frame, pulling back all the way to the low by a penny. If we're getting support at 1467 right here. 1466 is the low of this 5-minute candle. Come down, ramp up on the bounce by a penny, found support, came up and rejected this area here, 1502 whole dollar area for that resistance. Right here, rejected by the penny right there. By the penny, 1502, reversal, and top of the 100 simple moving average right here with a move of 1478. We talking about 78? Is that 24-cent move right there? So again, 30-cent move first time around, 24-cent move second time around. You know, if you can pull that off, even 15 cents on 500 shares, you're making 75 cents a pop, making 150 bucks in the first 30 minutes of the day. You put it in perspective though, it depends on what kind of job you have, but for most people, they're gonna have to go to work for a little bit more time than that to be able to make over $150 in 30 minutes, right? So again, it's a matter of perspective more than anything else. Thank you guys. I try to call the, try calling the entries and stuff like that. I missed a couple of good entries on last Friday, although I made a mistake shorting into strength on OXY last week, but I took a JetBlue trade and actually put me on the green, and I also then took an LB trade short from the reversal last week too. I've been trading these names like over the last week, like many times, and they put me on the green today. Would have been a pretty decent morning so far for me, but see things in front of me, but kind of hesitant though. All right, so here real quick though, if you take that, if any of you guys, I don't know who did or who didn't, but like this 25-cent move here from the top, reversal 1254, exactly 1256, almost by the penny here on that reversal, coming down, doji here. If you see it on that reversal, pretty close to that area of resistance. We have 1256, we've got a 1254 right here, rejected with a 55, another retest of the 54 right there. So that reversal with the doji, that's a pretty decent reversal, close to, or very close, I will say, the area of resistance. Again, I mentioned this since it was going up. I was expecting that reversal and the pullback, and that $half resistance right there. So even if you guys did take that 25-cent move, actually almost 30 cents, because it's from the 1256, 54. If you would have taken under 54, even under 50, you go 1225, you can take 22, 23, 20 cents there. Even if it's only 15 cents, you 500 shares on that stuff, making $25 a pop, close to $80. So on that trade right there, gonna have a pretty decent move right here. And I'll give you a tip on some things that I do. This is some things that I have videos that are private. Again, and I apologize, but no, not all of my videos are public. Some of those videos, I have about 15 videos that are private currently on the Discord group, but there's a session in there that is not public, that is actually private, and you guys need permissions to actually get in with all of the type of charts, informations, and candlestick patterns on how to recognize this type of moves exactly, and videos showing you how to get in and out. I have a session in the Discord group which is exactly over all trading ideas, and in between all trading ideas and the stock bot command control, it's right there. You just guys don't see it. Wait, I was gonna say something, then now I forgot what I was gonna say. But again, oh, the tip. I was gonna say the tip, and I have that one video I have to make, but I'm gonna make it live on my execution there. See how, so you guys see how exactly I execute on it. When I go short, this is a tip that I'm gonna give you guys. When I go short, I hope you guys are paying attention. I go short on a limit order, and I set exactly the price that I want to get in. And if I am waiting for a price to get to a stop, or I spot, I set a stop limit order at a specific price, with a trigger and with a limit. Now, when I'm going short, if I don't have a short sell restriction, I'm going to short the bid exactly at a spot. If not, then you're going to short the ask on a price close to where you think you're going to have a reversal. For example, if you think here that you're going to have a reversal close to this area, you have to put a stop, or not a stop, but use limit order. You got to short the ask if we had a short sell restriction here, which we don't have now. But we have to short the ask at 12.50. Give it 4 cents, 6 cents, couple of cents risk, even 10 cents risk to 12.60, with the opportunity for having that reversal to give you whatever you're looking for. Now, what I'm trying to cover to make sure that I'm going to get paid and I'm not going to have an open position that's not going to be filled and the price is going to skyrocket on my opposite direction of my trade, I exit with a market order. And this is a reason. This is a reason why I don't trade penny stocks. I hope you guys are paying attention. If somebody's listening, please just type something so I know that I'm not talking to myself here. Matt, I think you... Oh, okay. Yeah, that's an old message. Again, guys, if you're there, just somebody, just type something so I know I'm not talking to myself here. Okay. All right. So the reason why I don't trade penny stocks in the pennies or $1, $2. I think you haven't seen me. Let me show you something. I talked to you about NMBC that I didn't have shares to short. I was looking at the rejection under the VWAP with a doji. I'll give you the tip anyway. Here it is on the 5. See that reversal there? Under the low of this candle, 885, which I mentioned by the penny, 885. Look at this pullback here, 866. We're talking about a 20 cent, pretty much. 20 cent reversal right there. Again, on 500 shares, you had $100 right there on the spot. $100. If I were to short this one, this is how I will do it. And this is why I don't trade penny stocks. You haven't even seen me trade stocks under $5. Here's why. Now that I have a small account challenge, there's rules and restrictions short selling. And you got to put in a maintenance of double, sometimes triple the amount of money that you're going to short if you're going to short under 5. So I'm not interested in doing that. But even so, I like to get my exits on a market order. And if I get on a penny stock, the price is going to be so volatile in one direction or another that by the time I hit the market order, I'm not going to have control over a 1 to 2 cent, maybe 3 cent difference, which is probably not even going to happen on this type of stocks that I've been trading. You're probably going to have a 1 to 2 cent difference from the time that you hit that market order for your exit. Spread or slippage, it's going to be maybe 1 to 2 cents. 1 to 2 cents. But you're going to be out and you're going to take your money out right away. If you trade a penny stock, which is really volatile, for example, I'll get away from this kind of stuff. Why? Because sometimes it's so quick that by the time you try to exit, and again, this is a tip from me, by the time I try to get a market order just to get out, the price, instead of being on 165, it can shoot to 175 on a moment, because people take so many shares of this stuff that when the price moves like that, you try to get it and out, let's say out at 160, and the price hits 180, and you're on a loss right there, right? So I try to trade stocks with better formations, better patterns, not as volatile as or manipulated as a penny stock, because now I am very conservative with my account. Again, 80% of this thing is risk management. I spoke about this on the group the other day and I wrote it down. Somebody with a small account, let's say $700, I'm just making an example here. If anybody with a $700 to $1,000 account, there's no business, you got no business losing more than $35 a pop per day, $35. Why? Because even if you do, you have 22 to 23 trading days on a month. If you lose, you're gonna lose your account in an entire month. If you don't respect your risk and you hit the max level loss and you take a $200 loss or $250 loss on a $700 to $1,000 account, you're losing 20% of your account in a day. There's no way you cannot survive. Now, if you lose 35 on a $700 account, you're just losing 5% of your account in a day. You need a whole month on straight losing streaks in order for you to blow up your account. Even if you do blow up your account, you're gonna have enough data to know exactly what worked for you during the month and what didn't work for you. So again, you're gonna have enough data to see what kind of patterns you perform well and the kind of patterns that you don't do well with. All right. So again, being conservative, do the math on your account, whichever size account you guys have. Do not risk more than 5% per day if you really want to maintain your account. Now, if you want to be a little bit more risky, you go for it. I don't mind. But for God's sakes, don't risk more than 10% of your account. That's going to just give you 10 trading days. 10 trading days. If you had trade 10 trading days on a losing streak, you blow up your account in 10 days. Now, for you to blow up your account in 20 days, it's going to be a little bit more hard. Why? Because there's going to be days that you're going to be making money. And the patterns that you miss during the day, for example, here, you think that for me, this is just going to be enough for me to know that I missed these entries and I'm not going to be thinking about it later? I talked to somebody Saturday, or I think it was Sunday. I can't remember. It was Saturday. And I was working with some of you guys on the group, on Discord, helping out with strategies and different things. And I mentioned that one thing that I do is that I lay down on my bed every single night after the trading session or every afternoon. And I close my eyes just to kind of woo-saw my day and think of every single one trade. We have a reversal pattern of the 15-minute time frame, doji start formation, doji start formation of 15-minute time frame of LB. Then we're gonna hit the $12 mark again. So I close my eyes every single day, every single afternoon, every single night. Doesn't matter what time of the day it is. I close my eyes and I meditate on every single trade. The ones that I took, if they were green or they were red, the ones that I missed, the ones that I saw and I didn't take, the ones that I hesitate on. Don't you think I don't hesitate on stuff? Sometimes I think about it, but I don't think about it much. I just, if I like it, I pull the trigger. If it worked, it worked. If it didn't work, I just get out because I know my risk. I know exactly where I'm gonna get out if things don't work. Now, I do that every day. I don't write it down, but I have a trading journal right here in my head. And I think about it every single day. Every single day. What I missed, what I didn't miss. For example, I can't remember exactly the numbers, I gotta tell you. LB, I missed, there were a couple of levels last week on Friday. On LB at 1106. I missed that 1106. I knew that if we go over that, I had a next level at 1131, and I saw that. But there was another level at 1112 1120 that I didn't see. There was one more level that I didn't see. I saw it, but I didn't click on it to see exactly what the resistance was. And the price broke over the 1106, and I was waiting for the next leg to hit and come back around, because that was just the pullback that this is a business that you gotta be really patient. What happened? I didn't notice that there was 1120. I was waiting for the hit at 1131 and then reversal from there. 1120 hit, I had a reversal from there. I missed that entry there because I didn't notice. And then I had a 5-minute bear flag pattern on the 5-minute time frame on that flush, and then I didn't take it either. It was like 1:30 in the afternoon, and I was like, okay, why did I miss this entry? Why didn't I take it? Why did I do this? So I think about this kind of stuff. I missed 2 entries there. That was a Friday. And so what I did in the afternoon, I went to my bed. I laid facing up, facing down, facing whichever way you want to feel like you want to do that. I close my eyes and I meditate on every single one of my trades. And I try not to be distracted by the light in my eyes, by the noise on the birds or outside, or my kids running around. I close my door and I meditate on every single one of my trades. Why? Because next time something pops in my face, I want to be able to recognize it and know exactly how it worked last time and how it can be a good time for me to execute this time around. And this is the reason why I have survived so many years, and this is the reason why I'm still a profitable trader, and I'm able to work from home, not needing a job or anything like that. There's something that I do, right? So, but preparation is key. One other thing that I do every single day, guys, I come into the market, I don't want to see what's moving in the morning. And this is me being honest with you. I see what's moving, and it's great opportunities. There's some good news out, and the price is gonna move like crazy, like Moderna and ACB and Sorrento last week and all that kind of stuff. That's all great. But here's the issue with that. Everybody's getting into it. It's gonna be really volatile. The patterns are gonna be a little bit more tricky to trade. So every single night I scan and I find stocks that I want to trade the following day based on technical levels. Because there's going to be a few traders that are going to be getting into those. And even if they move a little tiny bit slower, the trades are going to be a little bit more clean, and I'm going to be able to protect my account in a little bit of a better way than trying to go with the crowd. Because oftentimes the stocks pull in the opposite direction of your trade. And when you're trading a crowded stocks, those pullbacks are really, really strong. On a second, in a 1 minute candle, you can lose 50 cents. Easy. And trust me, about a month ago, it happened to me. I had a $100 loss and again, here's why I had a $100 loss. I can't remember which stock it was, though. It was a really cheap stock. I saw it going off in the afternoon. I was like, oh God, this looks good. And I got in for a long trade. And this thing pulled back 35 cents 5 seconds after I got in. It hit a resistance. And there was no shares to short. I couldn't short it. But I figured it's going so long, it's going so much that I might even go further. What happened? It hit some spot, and he had a flush on one candle. It was so much of a big washout that it dropped 35 cents in about maybe 5 to 6 seconds. And right there on the spot, I think I was down about $120, something like that. 5 seconds, and I was like, holy smokes, this is the reason why I don't trade this type of stupid stuff. And he stopped for 3 seconds around the $50 area. Can't remember the exact number. And I hit a market order, and I just stepped out and I took the loss. You know what happened after that? in the next, after I got out, in the next 5 to 6, 7 seconds, that second there printing that doji candle that held that price right there that allowed me to get out in a market order on that same spot, drop another 75 cents. Now I took a 35-cent hit, but if I would have stayed another 20-25 seconds more on 500 shares, I would have taken a $500 loss. So that's why I don't trade those stupid things. All right. And so this is me giving you a little bit of a lesson here, hoping that it's somewhat of a good use for you. Yeah, this bot is crazy. $17.6. Which stock are we talking about? 17.6. I know, guys. Listen. Being honest, sometime in the future, I don't know exactly when. For those people that are interested, I'm gonna put this thing together and I'm gonna open it up. Now I'm not telling you guys that it's going to be free. Also, it's not gonna be expensive. That much I could tell you. It's not gonna be expensive, but I'm putting all of these things together because more than anything else, it's a mindset. For those of you that really want to learn how to do this stuff and do it the right way, it's gonna be available down the line. I'm not going to tell you exactly when. Maybe in the next 2 weeks or whatever it is. I don't know. It's going to be around $200. Again, if you think about it, I think $200 is really not such a big deal for something that's going to pretty much pay you in probably one trade. So it's going to pay by itself. But again, that's for people that are interested in getting it. Nobody has an obligation to do so. Again, the reason why I'm putting a price on it is because I need to put a price on my time. As you guys know, I do and I give a lot of stuff free, and I'm here 100% and I help out and I do everything. Some things I gotta put a little bit of a price on, so it's gonna be around $200, something around there. But I was checking all of the material last night, and I have so much material. Even I have, I got excited. But everything else is just a mindset. Just a mindset. Again, the channel is a private channel. It's already created, and we're gonna have one thing that's gonna be. It's going to come with all of this stuff. It's another chat for people that are willing to get in that, and we're gonna have conversations like this, but that channel is gonna be private, only for people that are in this group, right? So again, the Discord group is open, wide open for everyone. I don't mind. I give you guys myself the whole thing, but on sometimes I gotta put in a little bit of a price for my time. So again, this is gonna be like a little course around $200. Nothing like Matthew, you know about this kind of stuff, about talking about $4,000 to $5,000, Jason Bond or Timothy Sykes or Ross Cameron or Cameron Foos or all of this, or let's say Sean Degmar from Degmar Trades, all of those guys that sell you courses with thousands of dollars. Or Mir Barak that will sell you a course for $5,000, $10,000, something around there. I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to help out, but at the same time, I'm trying to value a little bit of my time. And I hope some of you guys appreciate that. Again, I'm trying to make it affordable for everyone. So I'm going to keep it around $200, around that area. And what I'm trying to do is really take you from A to Z, so that way you guys avoid all of the issues and get you guys the right mindset and all that kind of stuff. And for those people that are interested, well, there's gonna be a private group inside of the Discord group, but that's only for people that that are interested in going that route. The group is never going to be closed. The whole group, it's going to be open, but I'm not sure that not everybody is going to be willing to participate, and that's okay, because I don't mind anyway. But I'm just saying, for the people that are willing to do that and go that route, we're gonna have a separate chat room we're gonna go into a little bit more detail and private, more private conversations about things to do and how to execute them one way or another. Guys, I think I'm gonna take a step back just to relax my head a little bit. I want to be able to relax a little bit. Watch OXY might have a reversal here, but if you get an entry, you gotta find an entry on the 1 minute. Probably go in towards the VWAP. It's gonna be probably about 15, 16, 70 cents if that actually ends up moving. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna take a step back though. I want to clear my head a little bit and probably drink something. I haven't even eaten anything this morning yet. I feel like I need to take a step back for a little while and just come back a little later. Probably I can get something in the afternoon. If not, it's okay. I'm not gonna force it, but I really truly do appreciate all of you guys around here, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I see that today some of you decided to come through the stream. Sometimes I'm here almost by myself. And yes, I gotta access again. I had full access again to StockTwist, and to my Twitter has like almost 7,000 followers. But there's some days that I don't share the stream and people don't come through from the outside. So today was that day. I didn't have many, a lot of time to get to share this stream. Guys, be mindful of the whole dollar area and maybe half. Wow, this is crazy though. One the well here, 21.48. That's crazy move here. You guys take care. I will see you guys later, and we're gonna keep the conversation rolling on Discord, guys. And I apologize for not being able to stay a little bit longer with you guys here, but I feel like I really need to take a step back and relax my head a little bit. I got a couple of other things coming up for you guys, and those things, again, not everything is money. So those things that a couple of the things that I got coming up for you is not gonna be you guys. I'm gonna have it 100% free, so you gotta don't worry about paying any price for it. But for now, I just I'm gonna take a step back. So for right now, I'm green because I haven't traded anything, and so all my trades I haven't executed a trade today here yet. So OXY reversal though, as I just mentioned, we have a hanging man on the 5-minute time frame here, probably towards the VWAP. Guys, take a step back. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm gonna keep the conversation rolling on Discord, and I hope you guys learned anything on those little tips that I gave you. I hope these things are good for you. Again, the ones that I want to keep sharing ideas with all of us. We are now, I think, like, how many are we now? Let me just give you the exact number. On the members, come on now, what's going on? All right, so we are 118 people. I got a couple of bots there, so Let's just say like we are around 115, 114 traders sharing ideas there. For those of you that are new on the stream and want to come through the Discord, again, this is free. Nobody has to pay for nothing. I don't have anything there charging nobody for anything. And if any of you want to come through, that's the invite link for those of you that are not in the group. I'm gonna keep the conversation rolling there. I'm gonna take a nap for maybe the next hour, and I'm gonna be around like around 1 o'clock. I'm gonna be around. So if any of you guys want to send anything, send it over. Probably not gonna respond right away, but I'm still gonna be around, so don't worry about it. You guys are not alone. I'm your companion here. Anyway, you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Really glad to be able to share my ideas with you, and glad to have you guys around. I appreciate all of you guys. I'll see you guys later. Take care.